Hey everybody, Samm NPR vlog here. It's 5 a.m. It is June 18th, and today is Sunday. It's celebrated as Father's Day in the United States. Not sure if people celebrate that elsewhere. Sorry. I guess they do. I think it's worldwide. But I want to start this video off wishing not only my dad and my father-in-law, but all the dads, all the men who put their children and their wives and their families first. My brother-in-law, I have a bunch of brother-in-laws, all of them. So, happy Father's Day. Hope it's a great one. Today's also birthday and my anniversary. So, Sam and I kind of celebrated yesterday. We got out of town a little bit, treated her to some dinner, and went to go visit some loved ones. And wanted to vlog yesterday, but I kind of wanted to give Samantha some intimate, non-camera time. I do appreciate when she lets me film, when she gets involved with the vlog. I do have a few pickups to show you guys. It's pops, but I did want to brag about the Buchanan County Public Library like I always do. You guys probably think I'm on their payroll. I'm not. That could change though. Definitely available, Cherry, if you want. They're doing the summer reading event. If you live in the vicinity of Grundy or Southwest Virginia, and you can attend this library in person. The way it works is you log your hours reading during the summer, and then the hours you read are then, I have a nifty graph, hang on one second. There's a summer book list, and here's the grid. Basically, you got a bunch of goals. Every 5 minutes you read, you fill out one of these bricks. And then how many bricks you have is converted into points. And then as you hit certain points, you're entered for prizes. There's great prizes. They're giving away a bunch of Kindle Fires for all, and this is an all ages thing. It's not just school-age children. It's kids that aren't in school yet, elementary, high school, adults. It's reading for anybody. So Sam's a big time bookworm. I've always mentioned that. And I've read a few things in my day. I'm not the biggest reader. I prefer television. I prefer video format, but doesn't mean I haven't read it. So to show to her that I do read occasionally, I'm gonna try and do this year. So I checked out from the library, which has an awesome selection of graphic novels. This is Daredevil, The Man Without Fear by Miller and Romito Jr. So I'm going to read this. Starting with this, I'm going to read this to fill out my points. And we'll see. When I have downtime or Sam's got the TV, YouTube takes all my free time. When I have free time, this is what I want to do. I want to create content. I love my channel. I love the people I watch on YouTube. I love the Syndicate family. Most notably, my homeboy Eric Wallace and the Comic Coalition. I mean, just to see the success he's been experiencing these last few weeks and the growth and his giveaway he's about to announce. Super excited for that video, Eric. Thank you for shouting me out on your last video. Really appreciate it. To be included in the conversation of tubers that you like to watch, to be included with those names was a huge honor. I'm like you, Eric, just an average guy that's just passionate about pop culture. I did add Eric to my Facebook movie group. It's called Binge Therapy. It's not just movies, it's television series too. So I'm going to put a link in the description below to if you would like to join us on Binge Therapy on Facebook. It's a it's just a group about what are you watching, what are you binging, and what shows are you waiting to come back in the fall. And there's been a lot of great shows. Like last year was stacked with awesome new content. Stranger Things, Westworld. What else was a new original? I love when there's original shows, but then the stuff, the long-standing stuff gets renewed. You know, the stuff you can't go without. Sam and I fell in love with Shameless on Showtime, and now we're all caught up. We binged that between last year and this year. We did all 6 seasons, or was it 7 seasons? They're working. Season 8 is this fall, yeah. So they're filming season 8 right now. So Shameless. So yeah, I'm all scattered all over the place. I apologize. Let's move on to the pops. Let's get some toy content going here for the Syndicate family viewers and the toy hunters. We'll start off with something that was meant to be a gift for Samantha next month for her birthday. But so this package arrives, and I had forgotten I had made this deal online, and this was a Grail for Samantha. I've been trying to get them, and at a fair price. It's been kind of hard. Charlie just brings it in our room, and he's like, "Well, here's your package," and right in front of Sam. And I couldn't recall offhand when it was. I had forgotten I ordered it, and by that point, the surprise factor was gone. So we went ahead and opened it, and I let her have it. So I told Sammy to just go ahead and consider this as an anniversary gift. This is Hagrid Pop, Harry Potter Pop, number 7. He's a 6-inch, he's a big guy. I remember having so many opportunities to buy this from GameStop Grundy while we had one, prior to it being closed earlier this year. It's already been like 5 months since they closed our GameStop. It's hard to believe, but they used to have a Hagrid there, and I believe he was only like $19.99 retail. And never pulled the trigger on him, and I knew Sam wanted him, but it wasn't until we got heavier into Pops. Sam's getting pretty addicted to him too. She collects, I've said in the past, Disney characters. She collects Nightmare and Harry Potter. Those are her focus right now. I got her a Harley Quinn and a Wonder Woman, but those Nightmare Before Christmas and Harry Potter are her favorite when it comes to Pops. So this was like a Grail for her. So I found this guy from a really cool couple that sell Pops online on Facebook. I don't know if I'll link them in the bottom or not. I don't know if they want me to, but if I can, I'll put them beneath in the description. Really fair price. Got this Hagrid for Sammy. Was happy to get it for her. Now that she has them, I'm not sure who her Grail is. Now she pretty much wants all of the Harry Potter Pops, and for the longest time, Hagrid was the one that I was, I let him get away, but now she's got them, so I gotta just keep working on the Harry Potter characters for her. Let's move on to what I got for me. This one I had to get through Walmart.com. It wasn't the best deal. It wasn't overpriced either. Their usual $8 price point. So anybody else happy about the whole fact that you can site to store stuff, and I think they take an additional some percentage off because you're picking it up in store instead of shipping it? I love that. Walmart is a love-hate thing. So here we have another Silicon Valley Pop. This is Pop Television number 432. It's Erlich Bachman from Silicon Valley. Love the show. This guy is played by TJ Miller. Hilarious. Better known as the voice of the Mucus on the Mucus X commercial. But TJ Miller is hilarious. I'm really excited to get this Pop, and I'll tell you why. Season 4 of Silicon Valley, which is currently playing on HBO right now, is about to come to an end. And TJ Miller was originally contracted to do 4 seasons of the show. They didn't know if it was going to be a hit or not. And it is. It's a great show. He agreed to do 4 seasons. 4th season is wrapping up, so he's leaving the show. So I believe the value of this pop is going to skyrocket because he's not going to, I mean, I hate to see him go. He's been such a crucial character to the story. All the characters, you know, are so good. I love Richard, who, you guys know Richard now is the new face of Verizon Wireless. He's doing all their, you know, drop the microphone commercials. He's the main character, but Ehrlich was a huge part of why that show had such good chemistry. And if you've not allowed yourself the pleasure of watching Silicon Valley yet, I highly recommend you start. HBO Go is included. If you have HBO, you know, on your regular TV, you can get HBO app for free, and you can binge it. I highly advise it. It's super funny. The episodes are real short. It's done by Mike Judd, the same guy that did what's it called, King of the Hill. The writing and just the comedy of it, it's just so good. And I've talking to people who've been in that industry, programming in the Valley, in California, and they're saying that the portrayal of how expensive and how tough life is out there in the technology world, it's so accurate the way they tell the story, but so funny. So got this Ehrlich, so stoked to get him. I had to order him online. And lastly, found this one yesterday while Sam and I were out and about. We went to Richlands to have dinner and just to spend together, because today was Father's Day and I didn't want her to have to I wanted to devote a date to Sammy yesterday and to celebrate our anniversary, just me and her. So while we were out that way, I stopped at GameStop and I found the final Silicon Valley pop that I needed. This is 434. It's Guilfoyle. He is the real sarcastic programmer. He's actually right now on the pop price guide, he's the most valuable of all of them. I would think Ehrlich would be, but this pop is reselling for like 13 bucks, most resellers. So to find him at 8, actually he was in the clearance section and they wouldn't honor it for me, but like Eric Wallace says, never be afraid to ask a retailer if they're going to honor a wrong price or not. That's your right as a consumer. I've been in retail and sales and business for so long that I'm not shy about asking about those things, but I understand some people will just pay what it rings up instead of bringing it up. But definitely always try your luck to get them to honor. Actually, I did get them to honor it. Yeah, they did honor. I forget now. Yeah, they honored he was in the wrong spot. Actually, Richard, Dinesh, and Jared all had clearance tags, and they honored that price for me. For some reason he was still ringing up $8.98. I couldn't remember. I ended up paying $2.50 for him, so that was a great pickup. So I have completed the wave, Silicon Valley. I have all 5 of these dudes. Not sure if they're going to expand on this or not. There's some other characters they can make. I know the season finale of 4, it's either tonight or it's next Sunday. I'm not sure if we have 1 or 2 episodes left. But I highly recommend this show. And to complete that wave was pretty cool. But yeah, that's the birthday anniversary haul on Pops. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and commenting. And definitely check out Binge Therapy. It's my Facebook group for watching TV and movies and just discussing stuff. I've recently added Eric. Not sure if he's accepted the invitation yet, but he's a big time fan of, you know, movies and televisions. And I love Eric's channel, and I love his format, and I love his honesty. And that's what I want to portray in my channel. So we'll go ahead and end the video there. Make sure you guys call or spend time with your dads. It's Father's Day. Don't take that for granted. And I know my dad and I and Charles will be doing Money in the Bank tonight, our reactions. we'll be watching that on the network and look forward to that content. So thank you for watching. Peace.